Deadwax. Hey, all you daft punks, and welcome to another episode of the Deadwax Show. I'm your host, Vinyl Stooge, and with me, as always, he is a man who likes his music scary and a tummy that can't handle the dairy. It is Chicken and Waffles. How's it going, Waffles?
I'm so good. Did you just come up with that? The music
No,
and the
I thought about it
scary?
earlier.
That is brilliant. I need a t-shirt that says that.
Yeah.
I might even add that to my social media bios. That's genius. Bravo. Proud of you. Yep.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Great.
It's been a special day for me. It is my birthday.
Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, Stooge.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Anyways, 21 years old. That's crazy.
Yep. 21. I can drink now.
That's right.
So I think after this I'm gonna go out and get some chocolate milk and maybe some root beer, some soda pop.
Are you just rubbing it in my face? Two things I can't drink, just to say, hey, look what I can have: root beer and chocolate milk. Isn't it so good? For all those listening, I can't have either of those things. It makes me viciously ill.
Violently ill.
Yeah.
Like apocalyptically ill.
Yep, exactly. As if my insides were to be some form of apocalyptic event just because of root beer. Yeah.
What did I do to deserve this?
Anyway. Seriously. That's no question. I'm very well aware.
So yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has wished me happy birthday on social media. And a special thank out to our Utah vinyl gang, who hooked me up with this cool little record that you see behind me yesterday.
Hey.
We went to our local spot, Graywell, great shop, and they said, pick out a record, bro. It's on us. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And that's why I picked up Outcast. Speaker box, and was the love below.
The love below.
There we go.
The love below. Yeah.
I was gonna say the low end theory, but no, that's not. That's
the
not
low
Outcast.
end theory.
that's a Tribe Called Quest.
There you go.
Anyways, so it's my birthday. It's a good day so far. I mean, if you listen to this on Monday or any day after March 20th, and it's no longer my birthday, but whatever.
Birthday episode anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. So moving on. Let's trudging through the business here.
Moving on.
Just want to touch base again on the Deadwax challenge. Still going great. Everyone's killing it. Like the posts are great. Appreciate so much engagement. I'm trying to go through on both my account and on the Deadwax account and make sure I like everything or try to engage to some extent. It's a lot.
It's hard.
But I'm grateful for that because once again, this has gone way better than we ever could have imagined. And
absolutely,
we appreciate you guys for doing this. It's been awesome.
Yeah, it's been really cool to see also just how creative people have been with a lot of the prompts, because not everybody has everything we've got, or even they just want to go super extra and crazy, and we love it. So thank you to everybody. We very much appreciate it.
Yeah, and I want to apologize because I'm the one that came up with most of the prompts. I apologize for the confusion on the split day. I guess I should have been more specific.
Oh and my gosh!
I think we caught a little people off guard with the birthday. Like, what's a birthday record? And I understand that, but that's the reason we did it.
This is also just such a not serious challenge. So every time I got a request, I was like, do whatever. Just do whatever. Nothing's real. Do whatever you want. Yeah,
exactly. Yep. I think someone told me
split a record in half and call it good. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What are you gonna say? Somebody told you?
Someone told me that they asked you for clarification on one of the challenges, and you were like, "Oh yeah, all you gotta do is this and crimes, and you'll be good."
Yeah, that doesn't shock me. That sounds like
Waffles. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, that doesesn't surprise me.
That checks out.
What's pathetic is that I don't even know who that was because I probably said that to 20 people yesterday. So yeah. But yeah, we very much appreciate everybody participating.
100%. Next piece of business, our Teespring shop.
Yes.
Still going for the month of March. Any sales that we make, all the money that comes into our account is going to go straight over to the people of Ukraine. So I just want to plug that again. We had someone buy a mug this week. I don't know who it was. I didn't go deep diving.
It was Taylor.
Oh, Taylor. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Taylor VV. We appreciate that. We got mugs, shirts, hoodies, stickers, all sorts of stuff on there. So go check it out. It's on Teespring. We have a link to our store. It is in our show description, whether you're watching this on YouTube or listening via podcasts on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever other place this show ends up So
yeah,
I've checked the analytics. It's like on some platforms I've never heard of. I'm thinking they might be like the international ones or something. I'm not very sure.
We're on MTV. Isn't that crazy?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think we do well on MTV.
I think so too. Be like Anna Nicole Smith. Yeah.
The demographics like what, like 17 to 19 years old? That's what they're shooting
What's
for.
even on MTV? Like, I'm very well aware. Yeah, they don't play music anymore. But even like reality shows, I don't even know what's even on MTV anymore. There you go.
So during the pandemic,
yeah,
during the pandemic, there were some nights where my wife and I were home and just like, there's nothing to do. We would turn on VH1 Classic and we'd watch music videos from the 90s.
Yeah.
And we were like, man, we should just make a YouTube show where we provide commentary on some of these videos because they are wild.
Yeah, man,
like
especially the 90s.
Yeah, they are so
especially
goofy.
The 90s. That was like my family's thing, is we would always watch music videos together. So like we would get together as a family and turn on like VH1 Classic or whatever. And I remember, what was the show where they would like have the little bubble pop up? Do you remember that?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Little, like bits of information. Gosh dang,
I can't remember what it's called.
We loved that, dude. It was so fun to learn your stupid little random facts about, about Blind Melon or whatever. Yeah, it was the best.
About Blind Melon?
Yeah, it was the best.
Did despite the band name, there's no one in the band who is a melon or blind.
Stuff like that. It was too, yeah. The little girl's dressed as a bumblebee, and the fact comes up as like, fun fact, over 200,000 bumblebees are born every minute. And you're like, oh, good to know.
Interesting. Interesting fact, yeah.
Interesting
Anyways.
fact, yeah.
All right.
But yeah.
I think that was it for news and for business. So I think we plugged through that pretty quick.
We did.
I think we're on pace for the shortest show ever.
Look at you. When you take the reins, we stay on time.
Just Brent take the wheel and drive, right?
That's right, you do.
Get out of the way, Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That got so serious so fast. I got what you were saying with Jesus take the wheel, but still. Get out the way, Jesus. Yeah.
I mean, speaking of pissing people off, we should talk about this real quick too.
Go for it. It's all you.
We've got a video on TikTok right now that's starting to do pretty well. It pokes fun at Daft Punk and our buddy John on TikTok.
Vinyl Trash Boy.
Vinyl Trash Boy. So we're getting, I don't know, like most of it's lighthearted, like you better take that back comments, and some of it's a little more I don't know, serious.
Idiots of the internet. Yeah.
Anyways, we're just here to say we're joking. It's we're totally of the same opinion. Like, we don't want to trash on anybody for the music they like. If you like it and find joy, 100% listen to that. And if anyone tells you that it sucks or it's garbage or you're dumb for liking it, just tune them out. They don't matter. We were just having fun with Vinyl Trash Boy. They were just it's a little thing because last week's episode I had mentioned that I think Daft Punk's overrated. Now, once again, never said that they sucked. I think they're great. They're
overrated.
That they're good. I just feel like they're overrated. Just because I feel like someone's overrated doesn't mean that I think that they suck. And I think most people got that point.
Oh yeah.
But I just want to clarify, just in case we get some people with more death threats, that we're okay with Daft Punk, and if you like Daft Punk, that's cool too. We're just having fun. Yeah. We're just being silly. So seriously,
like, how many people have seen it? How many people commented? Literally, only made it for John. So whatever, you're welcome to comment and like all you want or whatever. It was literally just for him. So say whatever you want. We don't care.
Our names are Chicken and Waffles and Vinyl Stooge. Like,
yeah, we're pretty serious, astute students of music. Yeah.
Yeah, just laugh at us like you would like at a clown. We're just here to make you laugh.
Go. There you go. We're clowns who listen to sad music. Well, one of us.
Monkeys with cameras, right? I think that's
monkeys with cameras. That is what we established ourselves as. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway.
All
right, moving on. Let's move
moving right along.
Pickups. I have a Ford F-150. What kind of pickup do you have?
Oh my gosh, you son of a gun. That was really funny. That was really funny. I couldn't also name you another pickup, so thank heavens.
Couldn't name one.
Just a joke. Ford F-250.
250. Yeah, you did it. All right. So you want to start us off because yesterday we went to Graywell. We did. Waffles picked up a few records that he's had his eye on for a while, it sounds like.
Yes. So when we went to Graywell yesterday for Stooge's birthday, and we all bought him that Outcast record. Yes, we were getting him that record. It was for his birthday. However, I also spent a lot of money on myself because I'll just tell the story real quick. We were talking to the owner because there was a few very rare deathcore records that were still sealed. And when I was checking out and I told him, like, man, I can't believe you guys had this. And he goes, oh my gosh, this arrogant guy came in and he was selling his records because he said he doesn't care about records anymore. And he was just using them as decoration. So all of these were still sealed and these are all very rare. So I was like, great. That's awesome. And the guy did not make a ton of money from it because he was being a jerk. So anyway.
They hosed him?
Oh yeah, because he was like, he was a jerk. The guy at Grill was just like, he did not like us. We did not like him. So we took care of his thing real fast. So I got these all for real retail. So I'm really excited. Anyway, first one is Day of Mourning by Despised Icon. I'm a huge fan of Despised Icon. They were one of the first deathcore bands. But this record is their first. I'm sorry, not first. It's their last record before they broke up. They ended up getting back together. But this was like a big deal. Was Day of Mourning has their most famous song, which is MVP on it, and fantastic record. But you just don't see them available. That's the thing, is like they made a bunch of these, not even a bunch, a couple hundred, and they're all in just standard black, and then made them available for a few years ago, but they're just hard to find. So I about lost my mind when I saw that.
Second one would be funny.
What's that?
Sorry to interrupt you.
You're fine.
Just while I'm listening to you here, you said MVP. And what comes to my mind is there's a pro wrestler named MVP. And so what I thought would be funny for this episode, if we have time to edit it, I'd put in the little, like VH1 did the little facts bubble.
Little bubble.
Anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you look up the lyrics to MVP, you will not want to associate it with anybody. And if that's a deathcore joke for anybody listening. Next one.
No one's listening.
Nobody cares. The next one is Mechanics of Dysfunction by Beneath the Massacre. There's only 350 of these. So I was very, very stoked. It was still sealed. Beneath the Massacre, same thing. Just fantastic deathcore from the early 2000s. And then one last one, I'll just sum it up quick so we can move on to you, is Bloodlust by Through the Eyes of the Dead. Another super early deathcore band. All these were sealed. I lost my mind to all of them. I love all those bands. That is my favorite era of deathcore, for anybody curious. Is that's technically, I think, second wave deathcore, and it is just fantastic. Super, like, stupid, angry, and aggressive, but there's no, like, what's a nice way of saying this? There was no, like, need for precision. There wasn't a lot of technicality. It was just really angry and dumb, awesome. So I loved it. But anyway, they had those three. I lost my freaking mind and I lost a lot of money, but
yeah,
whatever.
You did lose a lot of money.
Oh, whatever. It was all for fun. What pickups did you have, Stooge? What's your newest additions?
I'm gonna try to rapid fire through these because I got quite a bit. I'm all excited about this week. First one being this Czarface single.
Nice.
Osbourne. So this is like the compilation single to a comic that he released last year. I ordered this, believe it or not, last year, like 2021 in like February or January.
Oh,
because of production issues, it just got to be this week. And I ordered like a deluxe version of like the comic, which is supposed to come with like a Czarface helmet, a Czarface figure. Those still have not come. Like so far out of the deluxe thing I bought, I got the comic, I got a few prints, and I got this finally in the mail. So COVID's really slowed down everything. But this
seriously.
Just a couple of remixes of a couple of songs they've already made, plus a new one. But it's all good. It's on yellow, so that's cool.
That's awesome.
Another single I got this week. Speaking of pro wrestling, this is Super Kick Party. So these two guys right here, they're called the Young Bucks. They're
the Young Bucks,
a really cool tag team in AEW wrestling. Which by saying AEW wrestling, I'm saying like All Elite Wrestling. Anyways, it's their entrance song and it's really fun. So I got that, and it's on like a really cool splatter rainbow colored thing.
Wow, they don't usually do those for 7 inches. That's awesome.
Yep, and they usually don't do wrestling stuff on vinyl either.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ben Harper and the Innocent Criminals.
Ben Harper.
Born to Shine. Love Ben Harper. These albums are really expensive. Some guy on Discogs posted it, and he started like, I was watching it. He started like, I think he was asking like $60-$70 for this.
Oh wow.
And then it didn't sell and it went down. I think he was trying to get rid of it quick because then he lowered it to like 50, but the description on this said that one of the songs the sound sounds a little warped and he's not sure why.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it yet. Anyways, on Discogs, I offered him like I'll buy it for 30, and he accepted my offer.
Oh, so he was looking to just get rid of it. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
So a tip. This is a Stooge tip. don't be afraid to make offers. And
absolutely.
And I don't want to say lowball, but ask for like a decent price, you know, because
absolutely
for sure, like I don't want to offer like $5, although that'd be awesome if I get this for $5. But there's no way I'm paying over like 30 for a record that could potentially have.
Oh yeah, worst they can say is no.
Yeah, exactly. They'll reject it and call you an a-hole, and you'd be like, well, he ain't wrong.
Exactly. And then exactly.
And then here, boom, the house that Dirt built. Yeah, so this song has that one that's really popular for movies. How You Like Me Now.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And it's got another cool one. Which one is it? Long Way From Home. I actually was watching TikTok, and there was a TikTok video that had that song. I'm like, oh, this is a really good song. I'm gonna check this out. I'm like, oh, this same band that does How You Like Me Now. Anyways,
that is
this
so funny.
It's kind of like almost reminiscent of Black Keys, just kind of the sound.
I could see
that.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. Glad I picked that up.
My gosh, you made a killing.
Chance coloring book.
Nice.
Don't think you need to go any further detail on this one.
Yeah, you got a chance to wrap around last week too.
Yeah, Acid Trip and now coloring book. Yep. And then my last one is this Odyssey hip hop album. Thanks to Megan KC for making me aware of this guy. A really awesome hip hop album. It comes on this really cool.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Pressing.
Did you know it was going to be that pressing when we got it yesterday?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, it's beautiful.
Yep. So what's really cool is this one, like I feel like he uses more like real instruments when it comes to making his beats.
Okay.
The sound, and it's kind of like a positive tone to all the hip hop. And the lyrics are clean for the most part as well. So you can put this on in the car, and I don't know, it's upbeat. It's good stuff. So
I love it.
I haven't checked out the rest of his albums yet, but I did check this one out, and I really liked it. So I got it. So thanks to Ben KC. So, and that is it for my pickups this week that I want to share. Oh, and then of course the one behind me,
Outcast. Exactly. That's rad.
Yeah.
Man,
so
we should quit adding so many records. Where are they all gonna go?
Beats me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So today was just like I feel like I've got like big purchases, and then like things slow down. Right now I'm kind of, that was like a big haul in. I'm in a lull now. I've only got like, I want to say 2 records in the wild or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm having to tell myself just stop. Quit doing it. Stop.
You know, if you get a wife, it'll really, or a husband, whichever one people want to go for.
A significant other.
A significant other.
There you
go. If you get a significant other, they're really good at saying, hey, you need to stop.
There you go. I just have Maria from the bank who tells me someone stole my card, and I go, no, it's just me.
Yeah. Me.
Maria. She's so sweet.
Oh,
and in case anybody hasn't noticed, this episode we're trying to switch roles for an episode and see how things go. So that's why Stooge did the intro.
Maria.
That's from West Side Story, yes.
Very good.
Look at you.
Nailed it.
Look
at you. Look at us.
Look at us. Who would have thought?
Not me.
We've made that joke twice in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. So pickups all done. Moving on now to today's topic. So because it's my birthday, Waffles like, you get to pick the topic. And I was like, cool, feline AIDS. And he was like, no, it has to be about records.
Word for word, our conversation. Yeah.
Damn it. I was like, all right. Well, I guess if we're going to have to talk about records or music, something like that, I want to talk about something that I'm really passionate about, which is soundtracks for TV shows, movies, whatever it may be. So for today's topic, we're talking about soundtracks. And we decided to share 3 soundtracks that we really enjoy. I've got mine on vinyl, but we didn't necessarily have to have them on vinyl. We just wanted to share 3 that we liked. The one caveat I gave for this is because I wanted to use this as another topic on another show, maybe sometime, is it can't be the score. We want actually like music from the movie, like music that was either made for the movie that has like lyrics and stuff like that, or songs that were curated to fit the theme of a movie.
I thought we were just doing songs curated. I thought we were avoiding OSTs.
We were avoiding OSTs, but I'm sorry, I kind of cheated a little bit. One of mine is an OST. Would that change yours?
No, because I've already got mine picked out, but we'll do an OST episode another time, apparently.
But here's the thing, like one of mine, like it has lots of songs were made for the movie. So it's like it is like original, but I guess
you're talking about West Side Story. I understand. That's okay. I understand. So
we're just splitting it between music that's like music songs and then a score. So like on this list, you're not going to see like John Williams, Hans Zimmerman, and Was that a good Hans?
Hans Zimmerman.
Or was that an E.T.? The Jerry Goldsmiths, the all the other guys, the Michael Giovanni's, or however you say his name.
Sure. I don't know who that is.
I don't know. It's the guy who did the Dark Knight. We saw Batman last night.
Yes.
Not the Dark Knight, the Batman movie. And he does like Rogue One. He's done a lot of stuff. He's getting pretty popular.
Good for him.
Anyway, so none of those.
So it's music. Yeah.
It's music, yes.
We're talking singers and artists and everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so I've got my 3.
Yes.
Waffles got his 3. I'll go ahead and let you start first, my friend.
Oh, okay. Well,
should we go 1 and 1? Like your 3, my 3?
Okay.
Off. Let's do that.
Should we do my 3 and then your 3, or 1 and 1?
Yeah. 3 and
which one?
3 and 3.
3 and 3.
You do. No,
I'll do
wait.
my 3.
No, we're 1 and 1. Sorry.
So we'll just keep trading off each time.
Yes. Okay, you got it.
So the first one I'm gonna go over. Y'all are gonna be absolutely shocked by this if you follow me on social media. Is The Faculty. The Faculty. It's the best movie ever made. First off, but I'll pull it out. The Faculty soundtrack is insane.
Be careful.
See, that's usually. Oh my gosh, we did switch roles. Look at you. Calling the dirty jokes out. What's great about the Faculty soundtrack is that they had a bunch of 90s artists cover classic rock songs. So you have Creed singing I'm 18 by Alice Cooper, and you have Soul Asylum sing School's Out by Alice Cooper. There was they called it the Class of 99, but it featured Lane Staley, Tom Morello, Stephen Perkins, and Matt Cialetic. I don't know who that is. Covering Pink Floyd. Ironically, my favorite.
Oh, dope.
So there's just like a bunch of really random bomb songs on here, but in a fun way, because in a little fun perspective, you get people that from the 90s covering bands from like the 70s and 60s, which would be identical to us covering, like in the modern day, bands covering bands from the 2000s and the 90s. So super crazy, fantastic movie. Highly recommend to literally anybody. It's the best movie ever made. But the soundtrack is so fun. And then let me pull it out real fast. Look how pretty that is too. It's on like a really cool blue, green, white splatter. So that's my first
pretty.
One. The Faculty. Shocker. Absolutely surprised all of you are.
Awesome.
Yep. What's your first one?
My first one.
Guardians
of the Galaxy.
Is that the second one or first one?
It's the first one.
That's the first one, see?
So I got the track listing right here. Well, I'm showing you the right ones, right?
Nice. Yes, you are.
Anyways, it's the Awesome Mix. So yeah, this one's got
Awesome Mix.
Hooked on a Feeling, Spirit in the Sky, just a lot of Cherry Bomb. It's got a lot of really cool songs. And when the Guardians of the Galaxy movie came out and that thing opens up with, Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, just dancing and singing on that planet as he's going for that Infinity Stone. It just really set the tone for the whole movie. I was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome.
Yep.
And so I really enjoy the soundtrack, and it's also pressed on a really cool like red and yellow. Let me flip it around too so you can see that one too.
Whoa, that's way cool.
So yeah, I really enjoy the soundtrack, and it's one you can kind of put on at any party, It's got really good beats. So James Gunn did a really good job picking songs for that film. So that's my first one, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Love it. The second one is actually my Easter egg, and that is the shirt I'm wearing. But I'm gonna like stand up if you can see it.
Is it Jennifer's Body?
Hell yeah.
The
Jennifer's Body. The Jennifer's Body soundtrack has never been pressed on vinyl, so lame. But Jennifer's Body, being the second best movie ever made, next to The Faculty, is it was like an emo kid's dream come true. That's why. Well, first off, why I love it so much, because you have Megan Fox, who's absolutely beautiful, and Amanda Seyfried. Seyfried, I think is how you say her name.
Seyfried, I don't know. Yeah.
Anyway, then the movie is hilarious, and also it's about Megan Fox becoming a monster and consuming boys in order to stay alive. So she's just eating kids she goes to school with. But the music to this movie was the best, because you had like freaking Panic at the Disco, All Time Low, Paramore, It Dies Today, my flag right here. They're on the Jennifer's Body soundtrack, and it's like, it's so good. Florence and the Machine's on the Jennifer's Body soundtrack.
Oh, nice.
So it's really fun. It was like, it's super late 2000s. Wait, Why did my voice crack then? Of all the moments.
Was that real? When you said late?
That was real. That was
no
a real
way.
Not
no
the second,
way.
not the one where I just went late.
Okay, I was gonna
the
say
the first one I went late. Yeah, that was real. Sorry, everybody. Just like the first time I saw Jennifer's Body when I was
it
like
was
16.
me last year, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean last year.
But anyway, the Jennifer's Body soundtrack is so freaking good. And it has been requested to be pressed on vinyl several times, but nothing has ever happened. I have looked into this very heavily. There has been one record ever pressed of it, and it was a specialty one-time pressing that the director gave their friend. And so there's like this one human on the planet that has the Jennifer's Body soundtrack on vinyl. And that's insane. But someday, fingers crossed someday, because it's just the best movie. The artwork for it could be so cool. And you could have like a cool little opening and gatefold.
And it's
like
Jennifer's Body, and
exactly. Man, you should see Jennifer's Body. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
I bet it is.
It's just so good. Oh, I love that movie. So anyway, my second one, imagine me holding the record. Look how good it is.
Jennifer's Body.
Jennifer's Body is my second one.
Oh, I'm moving my stuff real quick. Sorry.
That's right, you freaking
are. So my second one.
Okay.
This movie was how do I start this with this movie? I wasn't expecting anything from this movie. I went to see this movie. I wanted to see it, but I had zero like hopes or aspirations for it. It's just like, this looked like it could be entertaining. It was by one of my favorite directors, probably if not my favorite director. And I went and saw this movie and just was completely blown away by the movie. I loved it so much. One of the cool things about it is that a lot of the movie is set to the music that is in the movie. So it adds a really cool element to the film experience. And that movie is Edgar Wright's Baby Driver.
Oh, great movie.
Yep. Like I said, there's parts where there's beats going while they're shooting their guns to the beats, opening and closing doors, dancing. It's just, it's such a great movie, and it's so well done where they put in the music. Yeah, it's like I went home and I told my wife, I said, I almost feel like the director, Edgar Wright, picked a list of music and then wrote the movie for those songs. And it's got so much really good stuff. The one that really stands out, of course, is the Bell Bottoms by the John Spencer Blues Explosion. Yes. Such a good song, but there's so much good stuff on here, and I'm not super familiar with all of it. But it's another album you just kind of put on, and it's just really good, and you can listen to it all the way through and enjoy every single track. Yeah. They've got some T-Rex on here, the Commodores. Who else they got? They got Bex on here.
Heck yeah.
The Beach Boys. Anyways, there's a lot of good stuff on this. The movie is great. If you haven't seen it,
fantastic soundtrack.
If you haven't seen it, 100% you got to check this movie out. It's better than Jennifer's Body.
It's good.
Oh, and speaking of West Side Story, hello, Ansel
Is
Edgar.
he in West Side Story?
Yeah, he plays the main guy.
Maria.
Not Maria.
He plays the shark.
I think he plays Tony.
He plays the jet.
He plays Tony. He was part of the Jets.
Yeah.
We're the Jets.
When you're a jet, you're a jet.
Get out of here, you Puerto Ricans. We're the Jets.
Yikes! Is that what they say in West Side Story?
Yeah, it's like whites versus.
It has
Puerto
been
Ricans.
a hot minute since I watched West Side Story.
Well,
it is my least favorite musical.
I said my love, and I meant that, but I meant to say my wife loves musicals.
That was so cute. I hope Jess sees this. That was sweet. Yeah.
So I recently viewed the new West Side Story with her.
Yeah.
That is on Disney Plus. Because one thing I struggled with as a husband, I'm still trying to do better at, even after 12 years, is enjoying things with my wife that she enjoys.
Yes.
Because typically I'm not really into musicals. I wasn't really into pop music and stuff like that. These are all things she loves.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to do better. I'm not the best.
Yeah.
But I think I've made improvements. So
now you have an Olivia Rodrigo tattoo. That's what's so crazy.
Yeah, sour.
It just says sour across your butt.
I got a big sour. It just says sour on my arm right here.
No. What it is you have an S on one butt cheek and a UR on the other, and then when you bend over, it says sour. I had to. I'm sorry. Third soundtrack. The third soundtrack that I'm going with is actually from what it was my favorite movie for years growing up. It's a movie from the 70s, and it's called Rock and Roll High School. And it is like a cult classic because in this movie, it's about a group of teenagers in high school, and they're all obsessed with the Ramones, which as a teenager in high school is obsessed with the Ramones. It was, ideal.
Spoke to you.
And they go and meet the Ramones, and they have this crazy principal that doesn't like rock and roll music. So the Ramones go to their high school. The Ramones go to their high school and take it over and blow it up. That is the entire movie.
They blow up the school?
It is brilliantly bad. It's not a good, high quality. Oh my gosh, the acting. No, it's terrible. Clint Howard is the most famous person in it. So
I love Clint Howard.
He's so funny in this. But this, because it was a mix of the Ramones, half of the soundtrack is their songs, but also there's just a bunch of random classic rock songs that are really fun and really good. And since it is nostalgic for me, I bought this at a really kind of lower key record store here in Utah, and I've spun it so many times because it's just a fun little trip down memory lane of a bunch of songs that Ramones put out just for this movie. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That burp came from the lowest part of me, from my feet. And then
was it from Jennifer's body?
That was funny. Look at you. It's from The Faculty. Anyway, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Think about this. I picked 3 high school movies unintentionally.
You did?
Yeah. Rock and Roll High School, The Faculty, and Jennifer's Body. I should see someone that those are my favorite 3 soundtracks, because I did not like high school. So maybe I live out what I wanted my high school experience to be through movies. Oh my gosh.
That's probably what it is.
Rock and Roll High School is a great movie.
You wanted your school to be taken over by aliens, monsters, and then blown up.
Exactly. By the
makes
Ramones.
sense, actually.
Yeah. So yeah, Rock and Roll High School is one of my favorite soundtracks. Super fun. I guess they did a repress of it recently, but this is an original press from the 80s. So
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got, there's a couple of just one of them. So I just want to give 2 honorable mentions because I love these soundtracks so much.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You want to do your honorable mention
Nope.
real quick? Okay.
I don't.
So first one I do, got to give a shout out to Napoleon Dynamite.
Hey.
I love this movie and soundtrack so much.
Great movie.
Directed by Jared Hess. And then my other one I shout out, another Jared Hess film, Nacho Libre.
Man, these are you.
Arguably my favorite movie.
Yep.
So I just want to give these 2 soundtracks a shout out. If you haven't listened to them, go check them out. I love them so much. So there's those. But I think my favorite one, it's another Edgar Wright film.
Okay.
And it's got pretty much all the songs in it were made specifically for the movie. They weren't
so excited. Yeah.
It's just another movie I didn't expect anything from because it's based on a comic book and I don't really read comics. And so when I watched the movie, just the music that they made for this, which is songs with lyrics and everything, it just blew my mind. And I think you guys all know now what it is. Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
I sincerely wish that Sex Bomb was a real band that made real music because the fuzzy, crunchy sound that they have with the energy, it's my lane. That's my genre. And the movie opens with the band playing, in their apartment. It's just like, whoa, what's the girl's name? Chives. Or Knives. Chives.
Knives Chow. Her name is Knives Chow. Yeah, so it's close enough. She is not a topping on a potato. Yeah. She's not a potato topping.
Knives. And Knives like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's kind of like how I was when I first watched it. And this is one I'll put on in the car with the kids,
Oh, heck yeah.
And they love it. They're so crazy for it as well. So and they Edgar Wright got Beck to help on a lot of these songs. So I love
Ramona,
Beck.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. But even on for some of the Sex Bomb songs, he helped write those as well.
Oh, so, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just it's awesome soundtrack. So this is my number 1 if we're talking about music with lyrics. I know it's kind of cheating because they're not by most of these aren't by real artists, but it's a great one.
Can I show you what my honorable mention was?
Yeah, let's see your honorable mention.
It was Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Because I wanted to make this my number 1, but I had a feeling not to.
Look at that. We finally agree on something, right?
Finally. Yeah, dude, this is the best freaking soundtrack in the world. I also had a feeling you were going to say it, so I just didn't want to take your steam. But also the song Black Sheep by Metric that gets sung by Brie Larson in that movie. smacks. That song is so good.
I like Dump Truck too.
Oh, Garbage Truck.
Garbage Truck, sorry.
Yeah. Also, the most underappreciated band in all of Scott Pilgrim, which resonates with my soul, is Crashing the Boys.
So they sing the
I'm so sad. I'm so very, very sad. Yeah. The next song is called
sad.
The next song is called We Hate You, Please Die. Yeah. That's the best. We should get together and have a Scott Pilgrim party because that movie is the best.
Nice. I'm down.
Okay. Love it.
And we should do it at Scott's house.
Okay.
Oh, clearly that wasn't as exciting as
No. I think that's genius is what I'm saying. That's so clever.
Okay.
Yeah, that's genius, dude.
Scott Pilgrim at Scott's house.
We find a way to mention him every episode. And this was a big one. This is a big one today.
My wife calls him Scott. Did I ever tell you that?
Scott? No, that is so
he used
funny.
to be into ska.
He loves Scott. Yeah.
Whenever I type out Scott's name, I always do SKA
That
CTT.
is so funny.
Wait, no, SKATT. I don't know what else. I can't spell either.
Scat.
Scat. Yeah, because it works. It's Scott. Like you say ska. Scott.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Anyways, so
love
that's
it,
how
dude.
I spell his name.
See, good soundtracks going around.
Yep, all around.
All around.
Let us know what your favorite soundtrack is down in the comments.
Yes, please do.
Anyway.
Or if there's a soundtrack you think we need to check out.
Yeah, always open for suggestions. And I think another topic we're going to do sometime in the future is soundtracks that haven't been pressed onto vinyl that desperately need to be
Jennifer's Body.
Yeah, so I've got a few I can think of as well, just off the top of my noggin.
Just the top of that noggin. Yeah.
Yep. So let's go ahead and move on to the second segment of the show, which normally is done by this guy.
Yeah.
But this week
we're switching things
done
around
by Waffles. Yep. And we're going to find out truly how dumb Stooge is. Because if y'all think Chris is bad,
shut up. Oh my gosh. We have so much self-esteem on this podcast. So do you know what's super funny also about this? I picked this topic because it's a very big deal on Scott Pilgrim. So this is really funny that this just all, I swear everyone, we did not plan this and Stooge did not pay me $20 to have this all line up so perfectly or vice versa.
Not for this. I paid him
not for this, for a lot of other things.
Yeah.
But there is one band that very much influenced a lot of Scott Pilgrim, the story, and is referenced several times. And he wears a shirt for it in the movie. Do you already know what band I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
That is the Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, nice.
Yep. There's a part in Scott Pilgrim where he has an SP shirt because it stands for Scott Pilgrim, but it's also a Smashing Pumpkins shirt. He has a Zero shirt on in the movie, and there's a section called The Infinite Sadness in Scott Pilgrim versus the World. So today we're going to be talking about the Smashing Pumpkins.
Nice.
This is a band that both Stooge and I love.
Today is the greatest. So I'm just going to pop off in a random.
That's okay. I do it to you. So
yeah,
this is perfect. This is a band that Stooge and I have connected on a lot of times. And I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Also, I learned a lot of things while doing this. So look at this. It's fun doing trivia. Educational. And also just for reference, because I'm a terrible music elitist, most of our questions are going to be pertaining to before they initially broke up. Because a lot of the stuff they've done after they've reunited, I don't care about. And so most of the questions don't pretend like as if that never happened. So, Stooge, there's going to be a lot of questions, just like you do as well. If you get 10 or less right, you are a rhinoceros. If you get 11 or more right, you are a bullet with butterfly wings.
Oh, nice.
Super nice.
Man, if I would have known, I would have worn my Zero shirt. I have that Zero, the star.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
I used to have one. Really? Oh,
you get them on like Amazon for like $15. Don't tell Billy that though.
For real. I got the my sister got me the one from their store that has the heart on the sleeve. Yeah, man. They're great. Those are fantastic shirts. Mine was when I was still wearing a large though. So that's been a hot minute.
It has been a hot minute.
So, Stooge, are you ready to dive on in?
I was born ready.
Yeah, you freaking were. Exactly this day you were born too. That's so funny.
That is.
All right, Stooge, the first question. A lot of these also mimic the questions you give me, so get ready.
They're original. I like it.
Yeah, super original. Can you name the original members of the Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah, Billy.
You get a point for each one. Yeah.
Billy Corgan, the chick, and I think he's Asian.
Yes.
So you're Asian guy, blonde-haired girl, and I'll say Billy Zane.
Imagine if Billy Zane played in the Smashing Pumpkins. So you got one right. You got Billy Corgan. Good job.
Yes.
The female is Darcy Retzky. The Asian guy is James Eha.
James Yeehaw?
James Yeehaw.
Yeah.
And the drummer is Jimmy Chamberlain.
Yes. Jimmy Chamberlain. Cousin of Wilt Chamberlain, right?
Exactly. The basketballer.
Yeah.
See. You're keeping track of your points, by the way. Yep.
Yeah. I'll do it on my finger.
Okay, I can do it if you need to. Okay, sick. Next question. How many of the Smashing Pumpkins albums can you name?
So
you'll get a point for each one.
The first one is it Gish? Gisha?
Yep.
Okay, Gish.
Good job.
Then we got Siamese Dream.
Yep.
Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness.
Oh,
Ava Adore. Wait. Well,
it's just Adore, but yeah.
Okay, Adore. So I got Gish, Siamese Dream.
You're at 4.
Infinite Sadness, Adore. I'm at 5 points now with the, and then
yeah, but you got 4 of the albums.
Zeitgeist.
Yes, good job.
And Oceania.
Yep. Oceania.
And then,
man, you're killing it. Good job.
I don't know the most recent one.
You got this. You can do it.
This looks like I'm constipated, doesn't it?
So just normal. Yeah.
I don't know the last one. I couldn't tell you.
Okay. So the ones you missed. After Adore, there was Machina, the Machines of God, which was their album right before they broke up. And then there was a second Machina, which was a lot of the unreleased albums, which was technically a studio album. And then Zeitgeist, then Oceania. Then there was an album called Monuments to an Elegy. I had never listened to that one.
Is that a eulogy or it's an elegy?
Elegy.
Okay.
Elegy. In 2018, they released Shiny and Oh So Bright Volume 1, which I never listened to. And then the newest one is called Cyr, C-Y-R, Cure, Fire.
Fire.
Sir. So there you go. But you killed it. You got 5 of them right? 6 of them right?
They got 6, yeah.
Good job, dude. Just for a free square on bingo to give yourself a point, what is your favorite Pumpkins album?
Melancholy, Infinite Sadness.
And for an extra point, can you guess mine?
I'm going to say Siamese Dream.
Ooh, it is Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness as well.
Oh, okay.
But you get 1 point for giving yourself right. Okay.
That's 8 now. I just burped as well. Did you hear it?
This is hot. All right. Now we're going to get into some information. In 1996, Jonathan Melvoin, who was the touring member and keyboardist of the Pumpkins, he died from a heroin overdose. And he inspired a female solo artist to write this hit song.
Female solo artist.
He was the keyboardist for the Pumpkins on tour. And a female solo artist wrote a song about his death that was a hit song.
My Heart Will Go On, Celine Dion.
Yes.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, damn.
In the Arms of the Angels by Sarah McLachlan is about Jonathan Melvoin. Though. Super close, actually. Yeah. But yeah, fun fact. That's about him. That song is. And now it's used on ASPCA commercials. All right, next question.
In the Arms of the Angel.
Beautiful.
Those damn commercials.
I know.
Sons of bitches.
I hate those so much. All right. What celebrity and reality TV pioneer was briefly the manager of the Smashing Pumpkins?
It's not Donald Trump, is it?
It is not Donald Trump.
Okay.
We do not utter his name on this podcast.
Say the question again.
What celebrity and reality TV pioneer was briefly the manager of the Smashing Pumpkins?
Joe Rogan. Boom.
Can you imagine? Can you freaking imagine?
Celebrity and reality TV show. Ozzy Osbourne. No.
Very close.
Sharon Osbourne.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Sharon Osbourne was the manager of the Smashing Pumpkins for a while.
Do I get that point then? Because I guessed it.
Do. Yeah,
all
you
right.
freaking do.
Awesome.
Yeah. Fun fact: Sharon Osbourne was the manager of the Pumpkins. Her dad is one of the most famous managers in music history. So she tried to take on the business for a while.
Is that how Ozzy?
That's how she met Ozzy.
That?
Yeah.
Makes
he was the manager for Black Sabbath. Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right. The question you always give me that I hate.
Oh man.
Grammy nominations and how many wins?
I will say they probably have got, let's say like 3 noms and 0 wins.
Pretty far off, I'll be honest.
Oh, geez.
They have been nominated 12 times.
12 times?
And have won twice.
Jeez Louise.
Isn't that
times?
crazy? Exactly. I saw that.
For
I was
what?
Like, I was like, this must be super wrong. But no, they've been nominated 12 times.
I was just thinking their only album that probably got critical acclaim was going to be Melancholy, Infinite Sadness. But man, I was clearly wrong.
Siamese Dream was huge too. All right. Now here's where we go
Today is the great. That's that song. That's probably
that is that song of Siamese Dream. Good job. All right. This one's about awards as well. Which music video won the following? This music video won all of these awards at the VMAs.
Tonight.
Video of the yes, you're right. Gosh,
yes.
But here's all the awards they won. I'm gonna say it anyway. This single video at one VMAs won Video of the Year, Breakthrough Video, Best Direction, Best Visual Effects, Best Art Direction, and Best Cinematography.
It's a great song.
So basically, it won every award at the VMAs that year because they only have like a few categories. So good work. Look at you.
Yeah, that that's like their Stairway. That song.
Absolutely.
Really good.
That song is humongous, and it's like an incredible.
It's a cool video too. I enjoy the video.
It's a shout out to A Trip to the Moon. All right, question for you. On Siamese Dream, Billy Corgan was dealing with a lot of mental struggles and practically lived in the studio during recording, where he wrote a lot of his thoughts into the lyrics. For example, the song Today is about his struggles with suicidal thoughts and overcoming them. And then this other Siamese Dream single is about the feud that Billy Corgan has with the world of indie music. Think about Siamese Dream. Think about the big songs from it.
That's the thing I can only think of today. That's the only way.
This is pretty much as known as the other big song on Siamese Dream.
The other big song, Rhinoceros?
That was on Gish.
Oh,
but this song is about how much he doesn't like the music industry, especially what the 90s did to indie.
Is it called like new metal? I don't know what.
It's not.
Dang it. I'm trying to think of popular songs by them. Oh, The World is a Vampire. What's that song?
That is Bullet with Butterfly Wings.
Bullet with Butterfly Wings.
That is not off that album.
I don't know. Just give it off.
It is Cherub Rock.
I wouldn't have got it.
I love that song. But yeah, that song is how much he doesn't like the industry. And ironically, it was huge. So, all right. You know their album Pisces Iscariot, which is a compilation album?
Of course I do.
What Fleetwood Mac song is covered on that album?
Rumors?
Nope. This was huge.
Secrets?
Okay.
No. It's the one.
It was huge. It's like even the greatest hits.
Too.
Yes. If you can just sing the next line, I'll give it to you.
I'm getting older too. Not Dust in the Wind.
You're close, dude. You're so close. I
can only think of that one line.
You can have the point because you sang that line.
Okay, what is it? I'm already over 10
Landslide.
anyways. Landslide.
I
wouldn't have got it, so I wouldn't give myself a point. But at least I knew the song. Yeah,
you killed it. You did great.
I can sing the one line.
See, that's all
about even children getting older. I'm getting older too. It's a sad song.
It's a very sad song, but I way prefer the Pumpkins version of it to Fleetwood Mac. He does great. Few questions left.
All right.
When recording Melancholy Infinite Sadness, they had in mind 56 songs planned, and only 28 made it onto the album. Can you name the 5 singles that were on that album? Arguably some of their 5 biggest songs.
Okay, so Tonight.
Yep.
Cherub Rock. No. Sorry. Bullet with Butterfly Wings.
Bullet with Butterfly Wings. Good job.
Come on, Brent. 1979.
Good job. Only 2 more. We have referenced this song several times already. That's on Gish. We have referenced this song several times.
We have referenced
it
several times.
You're a lover and you're a
fighter.
No.
Cherub Rock. That's not helping. I will go with those 3. I can't.
Okay.
In your interest of not wasting everybody's time.
The next one was Zero.
Oh, Zero. I'm so stupid.
That was the intro to Zero I was singing. And then 33 is the other big single. All right.
Is Martha on that song on that album?
Which one?
For Martha.
I think For Martha.
Or was that on a door?
Okay. That might have been on a door.
For Martha's like one like a hidden Smashing Pumpkins song that I absolutely love.
Great song.
It like breaks into like this really awesome like fuzzy guitar solo that's just anyways. It's like a slow piano dun dun dun, dun and then it like anyways.
That's probably on Melancholy though, because The Doors when they got way more like electronic. So
it could be. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember.
And it's hard with Melancholy. There's 28 songs on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of songs on that album. Sorry to sidetrack you on this as well.
You're fine.
The song that I absolutely love by the Smashing Pumpkins is it's like on the Watchman. It's on the Batman soundtrack. Batman Forever.
Batman,
I want to say.
Yeah, Batman. I think it was Batman and Robin is the one they were on.
What's that song called? I absolutely love it. I can't remember the name.
It just barely.
But they also did it for the trailer for Watchmen, like the one that came out in like the 90s that Zack Snyder did. All the people change. Does it make you happy? You're so strange. Does that? We're probably tuning everyone out.
No. It's for sure ringing a bell, but I couldn't tell you the name of it.
I couldn't tell you either. But
the
beginning is the end. Is the beginning. The beginning is the end.
The beginning is the end. Good job. Good job, dude. Holy cow, you pulled out of nowhere.
Joggle my memory. I love that song. It's such a good
song. Okay, a couple left. This one's a tough one, but if you can get it within, let's say 10, you'll get the point.
Okay.
How many weeks did Melancholy stay on the Billboard 200 charts?
Let's say, you know what? I'm 38 today, so let's go with 38.
You are not close.
Oh, damn. What was it?
This was shocking. 93.
Wow.
I even confirmed this on Billboard. It was on there for almost 2 years. That's
you called up Billboard?
I called them.
You guys have a mistake.
And they were just like, someone called us?
We have a phone number?
All right, 2 more questions. You've got like 25 points. So
yeah.
Anyway, this is the only member of the Pumpkins who has not since rejoined the band after they broke up.
Chamberlain.
No.
The Yeehaw.
No.
The blonde girl?
Darcy.
Yeah.
Darcy's the only one that didn't come back.
Hey, at least I remember those other ones' names.
You killed it though. Good job. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody that knows this knows it, but like the band when they broke up, it was very messy. There's a lot of drug problems, a lot of romance problems, and Darcy is the only one that could not forgive everybody. So she did not come back. All right, last one. And I guarantee you're going to know I guarantee you're going to know the answer to this. What episode of The Simpsons do all the members of the Smashing Pumpkins appear on?
Homer Palooza?
Yes, good
work.
Proud of you.
Oh, you guys, we saw when we were at Graywell yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
They had a stupid sexy Flanders figure. It's like, this tall, and it's Flanders in the skis with this big old butt. I was so tempted to buy it.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. No.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. No. Stupid sexy Flanders.
It was rad.
Anyways, it was $70 though. I wanted it so bad, but I was like, you know what? I can't for 70. I just can't do it.
I know.
I wanted to do it, but I just couldn't.
It was either insulin or the stupid sexy Flanders. You know.
I know, right? Yeah.
Exactly. No. Anyway, you killed it. You are a bullet with butterfly wings. Congratulations.
A bullet with butterfly wings.
Yep.
Thank you.
The world is a vampire.
I had birthday magic on my side today.
That's what it was. Birthday magic. Yep.
All right. So that is it for trivia. Stooge killed it.
And then you know what section we're going to now?
Q&A.
Q&A.
Oh, shoot. That's me now.
Yeah.
That's
you now, Gur.
So we want to send a thank you out to everyone who sent in questions. We appreciate it. I've got them here.
Okay.
I didn't pre-screen these, so hopefully they're not too risque, you know?
I mean,
so
we've got a lot of those anyway. Yeah.
So here we go. We've got question number 1.
Okay.
From Nikki No Good 315.
Hey, we love Nikki.
He wants to know, do you go for quality or quantity when you go to the record store?
Quality, 100,000%.
Did you say quality?
I said quality with an L. I don't really care about quantity often.
Well, how else would you spell quality?
With a Q! Yeah, I would way rather go for quality for how good the record sounds, how good the album was, all that good stuff. So even if I could get 20 meh records for the same price of one like amazing record, I'll just take the one amazing record.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much the same way. Sometimes I try to find like a healthy balance as well. So it just depends what they got, you know.
There you go.
So,
is there a healthy
good
balance?
question.
We're talking about the most awful hobby in the world.
Yeah,
that's
it
the
is.
question.
Yep. All right, this question is specifically for Waffles.
I've never gotten one of these. I'm so excited.
It's from Evan Riddle, and he wants to know.
Love Evan.
Waffles, what is your go-to song to listen to for when you feel sad?
Oh man, that's tough because I have a lot.
Any song?
Yeah, any. When I feel extra sad, my go-to song is called "The Night I Drove Alone" by Citizen. If anybody has ever listened to Citizen late at night after a Taco Bell run and that song comes up, you will burst into tears because that song is about how he was going through a really hard time driving by himself and he wished he would have crashed his car into a wall and died, but he didn't. And so that is my go-to song when I'm sad, to feel like, you know what, I could die and that'd be awful, but he made it through so I can make it through too. So "The Night I Drove Alone" by Citizen is also just a great song. Fantastically written.
So go listen to it if you ever feel like having a cry there.
There you go.
All right. Next question. Third question of the night.
Okay.
This one comes from Nightwalker 22.
Travis.
He wants to know.
Okay.
In your own opinion,
okay,
how much is too much to spend on a record?
Do you have an answer ready to go?
Oh, sure. I can give an answer if you want.
Yeah, I'll give an answer too, but no, you go first.
I think for me, I can't speak for anyone else. People are in different financial spots. For me, I don't know if it was just a single LP. We're just talking one LP record here. It would be hard for me to spend over $100. I think 100 might be my limit, unless it's something I really, really want. It'd have to be like some super rare, Led Zeppelin or super rare, Czarface gimmick or something like that for me to pay more than that. But I think for one LP, I think 100 is my most I'd go.
Yeah. I'm actually the exact same. My ceiling is 100 for a single album. So I have several that I have paid $100 for a single album. But even if it's just even a little bit more, I will just not get it or try to talk them down to 100 because I can't justify more than 3 digits on a single album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But same thing. Not everybody's in the same financial situation. Sometimes you just have to set a limit because you have to. Like I've been there for sure.
And if you've spent more than 100, we're not judging. Not judging at all.
I mean,
I wish I was in a place where I could spend more than 100.
Seriously. and this is also just for single albums. I've paid more on like box sets and stuff.
Yeah. I was gonna say if it's like 2 LP, I'll go up a little bit more. Yeah. Or if it's a box set, I paid $150 for a box set.
Or if the band spit on it. Yeah.
The band spit on it.
If the band spit on it, I'd pay whatever they wanted.
Yeah. And they include some of their body hair, not even head hair, just body hair.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea how stoked I would be. I'd make like like a resin art with their body hair in it, so I'd have it forever and it would never disintegrate.
Nice. Yeah. I would bake mine into brownies and eat it. All right.
Just imagine the boys are all getting together and you're like, hey guys, Jack White's body hair was in those brownies.
You want some magic brownies?
And then I'm the only one that didn't eat it because they're center brownies, not edges. Yeah.
Center brownies are the best.
That's not what the poll said.
What poll? All right, here we go.
Okay.
This one comes from Mr. Juan. Chris, as you may know him in our group.
Yes.
He said, what is your holy grail vinyl? If you haven't had this question already, which we have had.
We have.
But I figured, what the hell?
Of course.
If you wanted to refresh.
Yeah, because mine changes all the time. Do you have one ready to go? I'm going to be thinking which one I want to go over.
If I had to think right off the top of my head what's in my want list right now, which I could actually pull up my want list because I got my phone
here. Go for it.
Yeah. Before it was Limp Bizkit, remember?
Yes, that's right.
But now I got that.
Now you got it.
So it's not really on there anymore. I'm just scrolling through my list real quick to see if anything pops up. Oh, I do still have one. It's Beck's what's the name of the album? Let me find it. No, Cell Phone's Dead is off of it. The Information by Beck.
The Information by Beck. Which
Beck,
album is that? I don't think I know that one. I'll be honest.
It's got like here, let me show you. Where are you at, you son of a gun?
Whoa,
here we go.
Hey, calm down.
You son of a gun. Come on, load.
Son of a gun.
So that's what the cover looks like.
Oh, I recognize that one. Okay.
Yeah, it's like what do you call that paper? What's that called? I've been out of school so long. Graphing paper?
Graphing paper. Yeah, I couldn't think. I was keep thinking grid in my head because I was like a grid, but grid paper is not a thing. Yeah, sorry.
I would say that's my grow right now because I don't know if you saw the price on that. Right now they've got 3 for sale, starting at $700.
Whoa, are you freaking serious?
Yeah. So let me see what the other ones are listed. So they got one for $700. They've got one because it's a box set. It comes with a lot of cool stuff, I guess.
Okay.
They got one in mint condition, like meaning it hasn't been opened.
It hasn't been opened. Yeah.
For $1,200.
Oh my gosh.
And then one that's in good. It's G plus, $850.
And it's just good.
That's just good,
meaning that it probably doesn't even play.
It's the media is good plus.
Discogs, man. Freaking Discogs.
So I would say that's
crazy. Yeah. I thought of mine. If we're going Holy Grail, like number one, mine's just as expensive though, because I was like, I have several that are, a couple hundred or whatever. And mine is the Conventional Weapons box set by My Chemical Romance. So after My Chemical Romance broke up, I guess it was maybe like right before actually, they had made like a secret album and it was called Conventional Weapons. And instead of releasing it as an album, they released them as singles. So like each single had 2 songs, 5 different singles, 10 songs altogether to make an album. And they released the box set, so each of the singles on 7 inches, and those are easy $1,000 now. I know of one human that has one. I know of one human because they are so hard to find. And it is the Big Shakuna.
Oh, nice.
I joke with him all the time. I can't wait to come visit you and then drug you and then take Conventional Weapons and leave.
He'll do it too.
Yeah.
So you gotta
so that is my holiest of grails. I have come to sort of accept
the
that
Father,
similar,
the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
That's similar to other explorers throughout history. I will never see this grail. So just, gonna pretend it's out there somewhere. But Conventional Weapons by My Chemical Romance would be sick. And it was great. It was a great album.
Awesome. I have literally never listened to a Chemical Romance album.
Do you mean My Chemical Romance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never listened to Your Chemical Romance before.
Stooge, sometimes I want to reach through the phone and
that's why we have the phone. So you gotta keep your damn hands off me.
Well, we reacted to hip hop videos one time, so maybe we'll do one for emo videos. It'll somehow go better. Yeah.
I doubt it.
We'll figure out a way. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Last question.
Okay, last question.
Because it's my birthday. Beards and breakdowns.
Hey,
Steven from Down Under.
Steven.
Should we not do Australian accent?
I can't even do an Australian accent because all of mine are like the dog's dinner, and it's just like that's stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, we've only got like that one line from Dumb and Dumber, and then the Crocodile Hunter.
Toss another shrimp on the bar.
And then Chris Hemsworth. You've got him.
That was not a bad Chris Hemsworth. Good job.
Yeah, yep. I know. You're lucky I didn't take my shirt off because then it would have been like overpowering.
Are you going to? Please.
No, I'm not. I don't. No, that's for the OnlyFans. All right. So he wants to know.
Okay.
Do we have any fun birthday traditions?
What do you have any fun birthday traditions?
I mean, cake and presents.
Yeah, cake.
Cake and presents. I told Steven I was gonna eat 2 cakes today. So we'll see. And then I'll have to take the insulin, that I bought in lieu of the stupid sexy Flanders. And then I think another tradition is my wife likes to make me dinner. It's like, hey, where's my birthday dinner? But she likes to do that for me. So I think that's maybe another tradition. But
nice.
I don't really have anything,
Yeah, I don't know if birthday traditions are super American. Like we have like Christmas traditions and stuff tend to be like a cultural thing, but birthday traditions we don't really have a ton. Because it does tend to just be like cake, ice cream,
presents.
Yeah.
Maybe some balloons. Some Spider-Man plates.
Ooh, Spider-Man plates. Do you have Spider-Man plates? Is that the plan for tonight?
No.
Lame.
That was just what came to my mind.
Oh, okay.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't even have any birthday traditions either. Because like I don't really love my own birthday. And so if I celebrate it, that's the question. And I'll probably get Taco Bell.
I got Taco Bell today.
Did you really?
Yes.
Did you get any fries?
No, I blew it. I don't know if they were an option. I DoorDashed it because, it's
Maybe that's
snowing
why,
here.
DoorDash. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's snowing on the first day of spring in Utah.
It was 60 degrees yesterday.
And then it snowed today.
But yeah, the nacho fries are back. And so I've eaten a lot of them.
TikTok has let me know that, by the way, that the nacho fries are back.
And Mexican pizza's coming back. Thank you, TikTok, because of Doja Cat.
There you go, Doja Cat. Our Lord and Savior.
We love Doja Cat.
Doja Cat. Lindsay, Paris, and Doja.
Oh, that was so good. Look at you.
Yeah.
We don't love Daft Punk, but we love Doja Cat on the podcast, so that's all that matters.
You're gonna get us canceled by the Daft Punks.
Oh, they're totally watching.
They are though.
Yeah.
That's why.
Just kidding.
That's what started the whole thing.
I only care about John, Vinyl Trash Boy.
All right. So that is it for Q&A.
Yeah, man. It's great.
So before we wrap up the show, I just want to once again thank everybody for doing the Deadwax challenge.
Yes.
It's going great. Continue to do it. Hashtag Deadwax challenge. Go ahead, keep doing them. I'm loving to see them. It's been awesome. Teespring, links in our description of this show. Go buy yourself some Deadwax merch, and all that we get for the month of March is going to the Ukrainians.
Yep.
And make sure to follow the show on our social media platforms. You can go. It's at Deadwax Show on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Tinder, Grindr, DoorDash, LinkedIn,
MSN.
you name it, we're on it. MSNBC too.
CNN.
We're on ESPN College, and a couple of other ones that we're on. So, and Spike is Spike TV, right?
Spike TV. We're still on Spike TV. Yeah.
That's an inside joke. They won't get it.
It's stupid too.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, go follow us on all of those. You could make sure to watch the show on YouTube or listen to our show on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. And give us a review. Give us a 5-star rating.
Hey.
We'll appreciate it. Anyways, but yeah, that's the whole spiel. So before we wrap this baby up like a birthday present for Stooge, is there anything else you wanted to add?
You're always plugging feline AIDS. I want to talk about canine herpes. It's a very serious problem.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's it. Just wanted to say happy birthday to you, sir. You are the best friend I've ever had and the best big brother. So thank you. And we're gonna go around another 365 days around this planet or whatever. So,
well, not with the way we're consuming Taco Bell, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, we'll be dead soon, but whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And judging by the comments we're getting on that Daft Punk video, yeah, we won't be around much longer.
We'll be dead soon. Yeah, it's all right. It's whatever. Had a good run. Yeah,
mine was longer than yours. Whoa. Anyways, so yeah, thank you to everybody for listening, and remember to get out of the groove and into the Deadwax. See you later, alligator. No, I'm doing the sound.
Oh, sorry.